Study abroad. Study in China. A guide for Pakistani students. China has excellent opportunities for students to explore their bright future. Study in China may be the perfect option for Pakistani students nowadays. China has set a rule that study is compulsory till the 9 years in which student will have to complete the both levels, primary level and junior middle level school. China has taken so many important steps for each level of education, that's the reason it is producing outstanding ratio of literacy rate day by day. China is spending maximum to make the educational system internationally competitive, as already it holds the world's top universities. It is providing an ideal lifestyle with modern and up-to-date educational environment. Study abroad in China is an emerging trend for students to get their higher studies in China. China has focus on its education industry to get fame in the field of education all over the world. This guide will helpful for Pakistani students who wish to studies in China. Best universities to study in China. For international students, top 10 universities in China for international students to study in China are Tsinghua University, Peking University, Fudan University, Shanghai Jiao Tong University, Nanjing University, Zhejiang University. How much the average tuition fee for undergraduate or postgraduate courses in China? International students who want to apply for undergraduate or postgraduate level courses in China will pay the average tuition fee $2,000 to $4,000 on annually basis. Mostly fee structure of any university in China is based on the courses. Students who want to apply for arts and humanities subjects will bear less cost as compared to medical, engineering or that kinds of other courses. Will it be allowed to work while I am studying in China? During studies in China, international students cannot do employment according to the government regulations. Occasionally, part-time job and internship acceptable for international student in China. Students who find out job in China, they can work as an English teacher. To start their career as English teacher will helpful to earn good amount of money which support their educational and living cost, and student can easily interact with local people. Where and what kind of accommodation are in China for international student? The Beijing Olympics survey is based on the review of international athletes and official. According to that, the food and accommodation are much satisfactory in China. So, international students who want to study in China can get good accommodation opportunities with little of help Chinese government. There are two options for students to live in China as an international student, which are on-campus accommodation and off-campus accommodation. On-campus accommodation is based on dormitories, which offer individual, double and deluxe rooms for international students. In these dormitories, included bedding, TV, proper kitchen setup, AC and lockers, facilities for students. Off-campus accommodation. International students can also get the off-campus accommodation during their stay in China for study. Students can check out the expat website to find out rental accommodation or roommates. The living cost off-campus accommodation is based on the lifestyle of international students. What kind of financial help or grant in China for international students? Chinese government scholarship, bilateral program, Chinese university program, Great Wall program, EU program, AUN program, PIF program, WMO, World Meteorological Organization program hundreds of other scholarships to study in China offered by the diverse universities or organizations for international students. Students find out these scholarships from official websites of each universities in China. How can I find out? My educational background will be accepted by the China University. International students can find out their educational background accepted by the China University or not through contact to Chinese University, where students are applying for admission. Chinese universities announced the admission with proper guidelines. Students must have to read these guidelines of admission and meet these to get admission in Chinese universities. What's the usual application process for master's level courses in China? Students who want to apply for master's level degree in any Chinese university, they must fulfill general admission requirements. International students must be 18-year-old or above age to apply for admission in Chinese university. Students must have bachelor degree from recognized university to apply for this master's level degree program. Hold international valid passport. For basic understanding of Chinese language, students must have HSK level 4 to 6 certificate or above. Students must be clear the admission examination to get admit in any Chinese university. The recommendation letters will be submitted to university from the professors as per requirements. Students who want to apply for English language related types of courses must have English language proficiency certificate. IELTS or TOEFL would be preferred to fulfill language requirements. Students must focus on starting admission date of any Chinese university. Normally autumn semester falls between February and July and spring semester fall in September and January. So, students must have knowledge about starting admission and ending admission date of any university. For recognition of educational degrees of international students, Chinese government signed the MOU with 64 universities from all around the world. What are the language requirements for international students to study in China? International students who are studied in English medium courses do not need HSK result. They just give English language proficiency tests results TOEFL or IELTS as international students. Students who English native speakers don't need any language proficiency certificates, just educational degree required to apply for study in China. How much money will I need during my master's level studies in China? International students who want to study in China in master level courses will bear normally $1,000 to $2,000 per semester. Master's degree program takes 2 to 3 years of duration to complete the degree, or if students who belong to engineering and technical degrees, the duration of study will increase accordingly.